We had chapter 1, the ways of the land. Here's our basic summary. The Native Americans have the utmost respect and love for the land, which they refer to as their mother, because they feel that the land has given birth to each and every person on this earth. They prefer being born in a natural environment rather than any building or hospital built by a man. And they believe that Mother Nature will last longer and is more heavenly than any building produced of any material by any man. And the land should not be torn up by any human being for any reason. And the Native Americans value peace and love, and they hate violence and bloodshed. Alright, here's some basic quotes which really represent all Native Americans. The broad canopy of heaven above me and the giant arms of the forest trees for my shelter. The Native Americans refer to the land as the land and not their land. They feel that no one should possess the land is for everyone. Here's another one by Chief Seattle. What is man without the beast? The Native Americans have a great appreciation for all animals and for all beasts that they hunt. Another quote by 10 Bears. Great Spirit, I want no blood upon my land to stain the grass. I want it clear and pure. Again, the Native Americans did not enjoy or enforce violence. They were peaceful people, but when it came down to it, they would resort to violence. But no combination of words can represent the true love and devotion that Native Americans have for their land. I am one of nature's children. I have always admired her. Which is a famous quote by Native American tribe.
So Native Americans only hunted and ate what they needed. They had tech advances, but they didn't get in the way of their appreciation of nature. And the earth is a sacred object to the Native Americans and is appreciated greatly. So it's because of this great respect for earth and nature, they didn't seclude themselves from nature. They incorporated it into their ways. But unlike the Europeans, unlike they tore up the land whether to clear forests or whether to mine ores, and they also put fences around their cities, meaning that there's kind of two different worlds between nature and their cities, so they kind of separate those two. And they did not appreciate what the land was offering them, and they practically killed and get whatever they needed without any remorse.
So we had a summary of the book, and then we also had an online source summary of like different websites, research stuff. So Native Americans attached a spiritual component to the land. It wasn't just a piece of land to them; it actually was like somebody they care about. The Native Americans give thanks to the land for supplying with many resources. They knew without the land they wouldn't be able to survive. Respect the animals that are around because the earth gave the animals to the Native Americans. Native Americans conserve resources around them so that future generations can have what the land gave to them. They didn't want to use up like all the resources, so the future generations didn't have like supplies to use. And a quote by Arnold: I will ensure that the land, water, and air will be intact for my children and my children's unborn. So they pretty much want to preserve the resources. So pretty much the nature sounds you're hearing is pretty much to represent how they want to get close to nature. They don't want to be in like a city or anything like that. They respected the animals and only intervened them if they wanted to get food. They didn't just kill them for sport. They understood the animals were given to them by the land, and the land should be thanked for the day. They wanted to thank the land for what they gave them. It shows that Native Americans wanted to live life in nature and with natural surroundings. They didn't want to fence themselves off from everything around them.
Recitation. You asked me to plow the ground. Shall I take a knife and tear my mother's bosom? Then when I die, she will not take me to her bosom and rest. You ask me to dig for stones. Shall I dig under her skin for her bones? Then when I die, I cannot enter her body to be born again. You ask me to cut grass and make hay and sell it and be rich like white men. But how dare I cut my mother's hair? I want my people to stay with me here. All of the dead men will come to life again. Their spirits will come to their bodies again. And we must wait here in the homes of our fathers and be ready to meet them in the bosom of our mother. So the analysis, so this quote describes Native Americans and their spirituality with nature, and it shows that they respect the earth and treat it as if it is their mother, and they still hold on to their beliefs even after Europeans influenced them to turn to their ways of life, such as, them making hay, and they believe that damaging the earth is damaging their spirituality. And then these are some pictures of nature. Some tribes prefer different land than others. Like the Nez Percé tribe loved the land of winding waters more than anything. And a chief of another said that to sit or lie upon the ground is to be able to think more deeply and to feel more keenly. And so the ways of the land left little antagonism for the Native Americans toward other creatures. Even the Europeans who sought to destroy their land, they just thought, just let them keep the land. It's not their land, so they just, moved west.
Alright, so the impact on society. So we have Earth Day, and Earth Day is a day that is committed to taking care of the earth. And on that day, we clean up trash and make sure that everything's clean. And we're thanking the earth for providing us with the sources that are needed for life itself. And we may not bow down and literally thank the earth like the natives did every day, but the earth is a small step towards that goal. The Native Americans still care about their land, but most of their land is all gone now. And they still keep the old Native traditions that were there since the beginning. Life on the reservations can't get close to nature like they did before. So they can't really get close like they were before because they're on reservations. And the government says that they'll help them, but they can't really help them get back what they lost, which is the unity and the security that they had. And the Native Americans were just reduced to a little chunk of the population.
So imagine these blocks as Native Americans, and these arrows represent where they are facing. Okay. What's your name?
My name is Yulo. It means way.
My mother was very spiritual. What's yours? Well, my name is Chibiyo. It means spirit warrior. I am very thirsty. I haven't had water for days. Let's go to the river for some water. Good idea. It should be east from here past the forest.
I heard some noises coming from over there. He didn't fix all the bugs yet. It sure is hard work. What do you animals want?
Why are you hurting the trees?
Clearing this forest here to make way for a railroad. Now leave me alone. What should we do?
Okay, so you use the Westerners' idea to hurt the land for their selfish reasons, in contrast to the Native Americans' respect for nature, into a battle. So we are just going to choose to fight.
We will protect our mother. How dare you do such a thing?
Watch out!
I'm here to say you've done a great deed for both our people and humanity. I am forever in your debt. How can I repay you? All that I ask for is some water. You have done well on your quest.
Ah, very good. Very good, guys. Can we give them another round of applause?